Mr. Williams, please rise. Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth shall help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please be seated.
Mr. Williams, can you please give us your best recollection of the event on the Deepwater Horizon?
I was on the phone around 9:30 with my wife. That's when I heard the hissing noise. I hear the engine start to rev. The hissing turned into a full-blown roar, higher than I can even describe it. And within seconds, there was a huge explosion. Projectiles coming from everywhere. The heat was overwhelming.
Can you please explain to me how the Deepwater Horizon's alarm system is set up?
The general alarm is set up to inform the entire rig of number 1, fire, number 2, combustible gas, number 3, toxic gas. Each condition has a distinct tone and a distinct visual light.
On the evening of April 20th, did you hear any one of those alarms on the Deepwater Horizon?
No, sir.
Do you know why you never heard that alarm, sir? Mr. Williams.
Passing through 3,000 feet. 1,000 feet. Monitoring joints. Continuing down. Gonna stick to the north side so far. Scan on it. About 500 foot of riser left. BOP's in view.
How's that wellhead surface looking?
Minor corrosion. Not much more than I'd expect on a wellhead at this age. All right, Margaret. Bring her up.
I just had the craziest dream. Wow.
Wow, was I in it?
No. I was at a concert. And then on the side of the stage, there was it's like a two-legged rabbit. And
I don't know what part of that is more terrifying.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I would move. And then it would mimic everything I was doing.
Don't tell me anymore because I know where this is going.
I think the rabbit was my mother.
Yes, I know.
Thank
you. Now it's my nightmare. Thank you.
It was hostile.
Okay.
It's a hostile
Okay.
rabbit.
I got it.
I'm sorry. What are you doing? That's it? That's how you're gonna leave me for 21 days and nights?
Let you get your sleep.
Well, I need many other things in sleep.
You have to promise not to bring up your mother, though. Huh? So you want the 30, the 60, or the 90-second package?
Honey, I'm gonna take the whole 90.
The pressure. Pressure, the pressure, the pressure. You're gonna miss that laugh? Miss that mouth?
No.
Hey, give me those eyes.
Love you.
This is not our deal, dude.
All right, all right.
You consistently overestimate your skills as a mechanic.
What was that?
Let's go, baby.
Let me drive. Let me drive.
Nope.
Let me drive.
Nope.
Pretty please.
Really want to drive? Yeah. Sell that piece of shit and get a Ducati.
Loud. Bull in a china shop.
I only did not knock because I want a brother.
Okay, well that's disturbing, because you're not supposed to know anything about that. You're supposed to just think babies are cute.
Loud.
Will you sit down, please?
I really want a brother.
How's it going?
Honey, show Daddy.
I'm not done.
You did such a good job.
It's showtime.
It's really great.
You can't look at me
Why?
because it makes me uncomfortable.
My looking at you makes you uncomfortable?
Stop! My dad is Mike. He works on a drilling rig that pumps oil out from underneath the ocean.
No, the Deepwater doesn't pump a drop of oil, okay, baby? We're the explorers.
So my dad and his friends find the oil and then put in all the plumbing so other lamer crews can come in.
Don't say lamer.
They are lamer. Okay, but listen, even those lamer dudes, they don't have to pump anything, remember? Because they're all wants to come rushing up at you.
Because that oil is a monster. Like the mean old dinosaurs all that oil used to be. So for 300 million years, these old dinosaurs have been getting squeezed tighter and tighter,
We
tighter
get it.
and
We get it.
tighter.
Just use two tighters.
Because they got miles of earth and ocean pressing down on them. They're trapped, ornery. Then Dad and his friends make a hole in their roof.
Yeah.
And these mean old dinosaurs can't believe it. So they rush to the new hole. Then smack, they run into a big machine that he and his friends have down on the ocean floor called a big guy preventer.
Blowout preventer.
They run into this stuff called mud
All right, get it in there.
that they cram down the straw. The mud's so thick and heavy, it blocks the monsters from coming up. And then they sail away to the next. That's when all the lamos show up all happy, like they did something.
Don't say lame-o.
But it was my daddy who tamed the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Stay tense forever, please.
Daddy, you need to get me a fossil.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
I want to be able to hold it up and say my daddy tames the dinosaurs.
Tell Daddy what Maggie's dad did.
Her dad works at the zoo, and he brought a real penguin.
You can't do that.
Brought in a penguin.
How do you compete with a penguin?
You get a fossil.
There should be rules.
gas, go to work, buy gas, go back to work, buy more gas, get to work.
Hey, you know the passwords, right? Where the insurance stuff is? You know, call Schumann first.
What are you talking about?
I
What are you on
I
about?
just got a little spooked on the go-home chopper last hitch. It's not... Give me some of that.
Babe, the only time you start worrying about a Marine is when he stops bitching.
Don't use my lines
I'm
against me.
using your line
Don't
against
use
you.
my lines.
I just did.
All right, fish. See you in 3 weeks. Behave.
Good morning, Mr. Jimmy.
How you doing, Sarah?
Good, how are you? You can place your bags on the baggage scale and step on your feet. Where you headed today?
Same place, Deepwater Horizon.
Where you flying out to? Deepwater Horizon. And who you work for? Transocean. You want to know how much you weigh?
You know I do.
181.
What'd I tell you?
Yeah, you did good. Keep it that way.
All right.
Alrighty. Have a seat in the lobby, and we'll call you when your flight's ready. Thank you.
Mr. Sims, Mr. O'Brien.
David Sims.
And Jimmy Harrell, offshore installation manager on Deepwater.
Buddy, thank you very much for taking us out today. I know you guys are swamped, and you didn't have to.
Oh, I had to. Listen, you mind losing that tie?
I would.
It's not the tie. It's the color.
Purple?
More magenta.
And?
Well, magenta alarm on oil rigs is as bad as it gets. As worthy of superstition.
Good morning.
Mike Williams.
Where you headed today?
Deepwater Horizon.
Doing your downtime.
I started working on that airboat again.
Yeah?
I'm upping it from 600 horsepower to 1,200 horsepower. And I got me a little Sansonic prop off that Super Cub.
Trying to make it fly?
No, I just want to make it go faster.
Clear?
Roger, got everyone. Bosco, I got the Deepwater Horizon coordinates in the FMS.
492, your tail is clear. Wind is calm. 21 is in use. Altimeter 2997.
Control, this is Bristow 2 Bravo Golf. We're heading out into open ocean. ETA 45 minutes to Deepwater Horizon. Copy that. Bristow 2 Bravo Golf.
What is it you do at BP, Mr. Sims?
Completion.
Oh, shit. Here we go, Jimmy.
Well, as you know, we a little behind.
43 days, but who's counting, right?
What were you going to do with your bonus, Mike?
Dig a pool. You?
Fix my car.
You do know the first well collapsed on us. Took us 5 days just to pull a $1 million drill pipe out.
Whose fault was that?
What are you driving these that much work?
69 Mustang.
Fastback?
Vinyl top.
What's up with it?
Today was a rough idle. I mean, the exhaust smelled like gas right out of the pump.
You smell gas when it's not running?
No. So it's not a leak in the
That was a bird strike, folks.
I ain't saying nothing.
Deepwater Horizon is only a mile out. We should be fine to land. We'll run a safety check there.
Well, anything that big ought to be made by God. That's beautiful.
You know it's not on stilts. It's not jack-up.
Yeah, I do, and I still can't believe that thing's a boat.
Well, you can thank this very talented young lady right back here for that. What the hell's the Bankston doing here? Who gave that order?
2 Bravo, go. Permission to land Deepwater Horizon.